quizzes are very engaging for your website visitors, or if you want to bring more visitors on your website, quizzes can be really game-changing thing. Because when somebody take a nice quiz, they share this quiz with their family and friends, and more people come to your website. And every time somebody comes to take a quiz on your website, they spend good amount of time on your website, resulting you have more page views on your website, so you can earn more money by Google AdSense, or you can create a paid quiz like IQ test or improve general knowledge or a personality test, and you can charge a small amount from people to take that quiz. This is really common for a lot of bloggers. The people come to their website and spend like very small amount of time and then leave away, and they make very less revenue from Google AdSense. But by creating quizzes, you can create very nice quizzes, engaging, so people spend more time, so you can get more money from Google AdSense. For example, you can create a quiz about coffee. You can say, what kind of coffee drinker are you? And the question can be something like, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Make a cup of coffee before anything else. Check your phone while sipping on coffee. Groggily stumble to kitchen for coffee. And the last option, wonder how you can survive another day without coffee. So this is really highly engaging topic. And coffee is very relatable topic to a lot of people in the world. So when somebody comes there and say, okay, let's try to take this quiz to find out what kind of coffee drinker I am, because it's kind of funny and interesting. And then they can share with their friends. Okay, do you want to take this quiz to know what kind of coffee drinker you are? Or you can create some funny quizzes like, for example, you can say how wealthy you are. And the question can be what kind of car you drive. And then option can be my 2 feet, thank you very much. Or the second option can be a car that's more duct tape than metal. Third option can be a reliable sedan with working radio. And the last option could be a spaceship disguised as a car. And this is really funny. And people like funny stuff, and it is really highly shareable and more engaging. And you must be thinking how you can create interesting quizzes. Maybe you don't know about the topic so much. So we have ChatGPT for that. We have Gemini and another AI for that. It's just all you need to do is to create quizzes. You can just go ask ChatGPT to create a funny quiz, and the ChatGPT will give you a funny quiz. You just need to copy the quiz and paste it on your website or a blog. So whether you're a blogger, educator, entrepreneur, this step-by-step guide will teach you everything you need to know to get started to create quiz. And today we are going to use this plugin. It's called QuizMaker plugin, which is one of the best WordPress quiz plugin. You can see got 4.8 rating out of 5 on Trustpilot. There's so many type of quizzes you can create. For example, you can create personality quizzes. You can create exam-based certificates. You can create paid quizzes by PayPal, multi-page quizzes. You can create flashcard quizzes. You can also add leaderboard on your website, so when people give quizzes, they can see where they rank on this quiz. And leaderboard is a real nice way to make loyal visitors of your website. They want to come back to see where they are, or maybe they can take the quizzes again. Or you can create IQ test quiz, so people can increase their IQ. They can know where they stand right now. So many possible options with this plugin. I highly recommend this plugin. To get this plugin, you can click the first link in description of this video, and you can come on this page, and you can click here on download plugin. And there you have 3 plans: business, developer, agency. And the business plan is $59. And if you come through my link in the description of this video, you can get 10% extra, because there is a offer going on right now, and you're getting 10% extra on these all plans. And I will keep updating those links, so whenever there is a best offer, you can get the best offer for this plugin. And also there is a free version available for this plugin, which is a little bit restricted, but I think $59 is a one-time payment. It is not recurring payment. And guys, trust me, I use this plugin. It is very detailed plugin, and there's so many things you can do with this plugin. Highly recommend you to spend this $59, and if you buy from my link, you can get 10% extra discount, which is a promotion going on right now these days. So my link will get you the best price at no extra cost to you, but better saving if there's a promotion going on through this plugin. So you can click on buy now, and then you can sign up with the name, last name, email address, country, everything. And the coupon code, you can check the coupon code in the description of the video to get extra discount, and then click on checkout. Once you check out, you can download this plugin QuizMaker. And now you need to go to WordPress admin panel, and from left sidebar, click on add new plugin. And once you come here, you need to click on add new plugin, and then click on upload plugin. And then you can browse the file we just downloaded. So I'm going to choose this file and then open and click on install now. Once installed, click on activate plugin. And if there's any problem or issue installing this plugin, please comment down below the video. I answer to all the comments on this channel, and I'm really happy to help you out with this amazing plugin. Once the plugin is installed, you can find this plugin in left sidebar, QuizMaker. Okay, so let's first do one thing. Let's open ChatGPT to get some suggestion about creating interesting quizzes. So now I can ask ChatGPT anything. For example, I can say, create a funny, shareable, humorous quiz about coffee. Don't worry if there's some spelling mistakes. ChatGPT is really good to understand all these errors. You can see ChatGPT is writing quiz for me, coffee lovers quiz, how much of coffee addict you are. And then you can see it gives you the options, what first thing you do in the morning, hit snooze and go back to sleep, think about coffee but stay in bed, make the beeline for coffee maker, you are already drinking the third cup. And you can see even the ChatGPT gives the points. Somebody choose the first option, you get 1 point, 2, 3, 4, different points for different options. Okay, so we have our quiz ready. So we'll go back to the plugin here, and then you can see this is a plugin, Quiz Maker. So we just click on quizzes. By default, there's a mathematics quiz already created here. We're not gonna use that quiz. We just click here on add new. You can see this button here. And then you can see you come to this page, you need to give it titles. I'll just take from ChatGPT, coffee lovers quiz, how much coffee addict you are. Just need to copy this and you can paste it here. So this is a quiz about this thing. If you want, you can add an image from here. You can get free images. For example, I can search from here, coffee. And then I can choose a nice image, for example, this one. The free image through WordPress, and you can download them to your website and then click on insert into post. So there's an image here. And then for description, you can copy the description from ChatGPT, or if you want, and feel free to use your own creativity. If you want, you can add your own description here. So for now, it says grab your mug and your sense of humor. It's time to find out how deep your coffee obsession goes. Answer these questions and tally up your points to discover your caffeine spirit animal. Okay, real nice. So what happens now? You need to insert questions. Before inserting question, what we need to do is we just click on save and close. Because this plugin is very detailed plugin and there are a lot of possibilities. Because whenever you add one question, you can add this question to multiple quizzes. So here's a little bit separate way to add questions. They're not directly inside the quizzes. So now you can see when we save, we have our quizzes created, this one. To add the questions, we need to click here on left sidebar questions. You can see the by default question added here. We're going to add the new question. So I click on add new. And now your journal settings, if you want, you can add an image like we already saw. So let's try to add one image in the first example. So we go to free images and then again, we'll search for coffee. And then we can add this nice image. Just click here on this button and then insert into post. So the image is added here on the question. And then we can add our first question. What is the first thing you do in the morning? We copy this from ChatGPT, or you can add your own question and we'll paste it here. And then question type, whether you want the option to be radio options or multiple checkbox or drop down or text, short text, number, date, info, banner, true, false, fill in the blanks, matching. There's so many possibilities you can do with this plugin. And guys, this plugin is so amazing and detailed plugin. There are a lot of possibilities. It is impossible to cover all those things in one video. So I'm going to add links to some important videos created by official YouTube handle from this plugin. So you can check out those videos, how to create different kind of quizzes. Very nicely created videos, very easy to follow. Okay, for now we're going to keep it radio. Then we'll add our answers. For example, the first answer will be hit snooze and go back to sleep. And then I'll add this here. And then second, think about coffee but stay in bed. Second option. And then make a beeline for the coffee maker. Third one, you can always click on plus for answers and you can add more answers to that question, and you are already drinking the third cup. You can add this. And if you want, you can click on use HTML for answers. So if you want to add some HTML element, for example, if I want to make coffee bold, so I can write HTML B tag to make any word in bold, or you can use italics. For example, I can write I to make this coffee italics here. And now you need to choose the correct answer. So there's no correct answer in this one. If you're creating IQ quiz or a test quiz, there must be one correct answer. You can choose that question. For example, choose this answer. But here we do not have any right answer. So we do not need to click on any of these things. Instead, what we need to do is, for example, this is a funny quiz. So what I can do, from less funny to most funny, I can give the points. For example, 1 point for this answer, 2 points for this answer, 3 points for this answer, and 4 points for this answer. Then question weight, how much weight you want to give for this question. So for example, all the questions created equal, then you can give just one weight. Or your different questions. For example, this is a ChatGPT quiz. I want to say that this first question is not very important. So it will have just 1 point. And then this second question, how do you take your coffee? This is really important question. So I can give 5 points to this question, which has more weight. And don't worry about it. All the calculation is done by this plugin. Don't think this is too complicated. You just need to give how much weight you want to give this question. For example, we'll just keep it 1. Okay. And then here is question category. You can assign a category. And then question tags, I recommend you do not use question tags. Tags are not the best for search engines. It's a really nice way to organize the content. But if you don't know how to hide tag from search engines, then it can be sometimes complicated and you can have some Google Search Console errors. So I recommend in most of the cases, do not try to add tags on a website. Sometimes they're really not the best thing to do. And then question title, we'll add the same title. What was here? So what's the first thing you do in morning? Then go back, add this here. Save and new. So we can add a new question. So now let's add the second question, just one more question. How do you take your coffee? Black like my soul. This is really funny thing. And guys, when you imagine, when you create this kind of funny quiz, people want to share this kind of quiz with their family and friends because this is really funny answers. And ChatGPT is doing all the work for you. You can use your own creativity if you're really creative. Otherwise, you can use ChatGPT for this kind of funny things. And for example, I don't tea please, so I'm going to give 0 points to this answer because there's a quiz about how much coffee lover you are. Then little sugar, I can give 1 point. Black like my soul, very funny. I can give like 2 points. And espresso with drip count, 1 point for this. Then question weight will be same because let's say all the questions they have equal importance. So question weight will be 1. Then quiz category. For now, I'm categorized. We're gonna create the category after because it's easy to add category on your quizzes. So whenever you want to use them, you can use them easily. If you want to watch a detailed video about categories and tags, I have created a complete video for beginners. You can check the link in description of this video. And then question title, I'm gonna add the same. How do you take your coffee? Like this, and then save and close. And guys, if any question, it can be really overwhelming for the first time. Once you create 1 or 2 quizzes, it's really nice plugin. You understand everything. Everything is really easy after you create a couple of quizzes. And also this plugin is so detailed. There's so many possibilities to do a lot of stuff, like everything you can imagine you can do with this plugin. And guys, if you're still watching this video, I highly recommend you like this video, subscribe to the channel because I make so many videos like this. How to get more views on your website, how to make more money using blogging, or if you want to increase your knowledge about web development, please follow this channel, subscribe to the channel, share this video with friends and family so that they can also learn this kind of useful stuff. Okay, let's go back to this video. Okay, let's go to categories. Let's create a quiz category. For example, quiz categories, this is by default created one, so I can just add a new one. For example, I can say funny, and then I can say funny, and then save and close. So we have funny category now. Because remember, we can add different questions here and then we can assign those questions to quizzes. For example, I can create some questions which are funny and some questions which are serious, some which are IQ. And I can create different quizzes and add different questions to this quizzes. For example, I can create a personality quiz. I can even add a question from the funny category and I can add a question from IQ category to that quiz. Okay, let's go back to quizzes. And then you have this our quiz. So I can just click on edit. Now I can add the questions. You can use categories to make things simpler for you. But for now, so what we can do, we can click on insert questions. And then you can see how many questions we have. We already have these 2 questions. And then click on insert question. Try to add like at least 6, 7 or 10 questions because people can be more engaged and they spend more time on your website. And then we can click on save and close. So congratulations, we have created a quiz on your website. And now how you can add this quiz to a page. So what you can do, you can copy this shortcode from here. For example, I copy this shortcode. Then you can go to your website and then you can create a new post. I click on add new post. Then you can say only for coffee lovers quiz. And now the shortcode, this one, we copy it from here. We can add this on the page here, directly like this shortcode. If you're using any other page builder, just open the HTML editor or text editor and copy the shortcode. Then click on publish. Then click on publish one more time. So it is published. You can click on view post. And now you can see, here is our quiz, only for coffee lovers quiz. First, you have a nice picture of coffee. Coffee lovers quiz, how much a coffee addict you are. And then the description you added, grab your mug and a sense of humor. And when somebody click on start, they can take the quiz. For example, how do you take coffee? I don't take tea, please. If you added this correct question, they can be correct question. Otherwise, people can select any option. For example, like black like my soul. And then they can go to next. What's the first thing you drink in the morning? We have added a image here. So I just click on this one and then see results. Your score is 100%. The average score is 0%. So because I'm the only one who took this quiz, but yes, you got the idea. Like this, you can create quizzes and the score is shown here. Okay, here there are multiple options here. Let's go back to our backend. So now if we go back to quiz, we click on edit. You can go to styles here. And now you can choose what kind of layout you want. By default, it is classic light. You can choose to dark, light, elegant dark, light, and modern dark. Different kind of option here. You can change the width of the quiz from 800 pixels. If it's a mobile device, you can add, for example, you can say 90%. So you can have a little bit on both sides. You can see like this. Mini quiz height, quiz colors. You can change a lot of things, a lot of options. If I'm going to talk about all the option about this plugin, we're going to spend hours and hours. That's why I will add some important videos about this plugin by the official YouTube channel of this plugin. So you can check those videos. And also you can go to settings. In setting, you can create status publish or publish, create post for quiz, enable timer. If you want to enable timer for the quiz, you can enable timer and you can say, okay, the time for completing this quiz is 100 seconds. And then this will create the timer of quiz. You can set up question timer for every question, how much time is given. Guys, this plugin is so detailed plugin. You can do a lot of things here. I was really surprised how detailed this plugin is. And so many things you can do here. If you scroll, you can find this option payment type. You can create a prepay or postpay quiz. For example, prepay, people need to pay some money to see this quiz, or you can say postpay. So postpay, when people finish the quiz, they need to pay some money to see the answer or to get a certificate for the quiz. You can keep it postpay. And there's so many options you can play here. You can have button setting. You can enable next button, previous button, finish button, enable clear answer button. There's so many things you can do here. And then you can always click on save and close to save all your settings about the quiz. And now you can see, because I have done this quiz one time, so you can see result is showing notification. So you can click on result and you can see how many people they took the quiz. And there are a lot of data about the quiz. For example, I click on view details. You can see a lot of things. You can see the start date, the IP of the user, how much duration I took to complete this quiz, the score, the points, and what is the paid quiz, unpaid quiz. So really interesting. And you can see the global leaderboard from here. You can also embed this leaderboard on your website to engage people more on your website and they want to come back again to see where they stand right now. Okay, orders page. If somebody paid for a quiz, prepay or postpay, you see all the orders here. Right now we don't have any order. But to complete a setup, what you need to do, you need to go to general settings here. And then from here, you need to click on integrations. Integration, you need to add a PayPal ID and then you need to follow the process. You can set up lifetime payment, one-time payment, or active period for this. Or you can also add Stripe pushable key and Stripe secret key to receive the payment. And also guys, this option, general setting, is really important. You can go on general here. And if you go to general, there are a lot of important settings here. So for example, who will have permission to quiz? You can assign the different roles here. Default parameter for the quiz is radio. You can choose checkbox. So the default, whenever you create quiz, they will use all these parameter. Answer default count, for example, 3. I want to keep it 4 because every time I need to add new answer. So I'll keep it 4. Question default category, height. And there's so many nice options here. If you do not want to store IP address, you can check this option. It is nice if the visitors, they are from European countries. If you want to comply with GDPR and cookie law by EU government or by Australia or any other country, even you can select the sound for right answer and wrong answer. Somebody click on the right answer, they have the nice sound. And if they click on wrong answer, they can have wrong answer sound. You can select that from your computer. And there's so many other options you can do from here. And then one more guys important thing, general CS file, exclude general CS file from homepage. Check this option if you're not adding your quiz on the homepage of your website. Really important for your website speed overall. And then enable lazy loading for attribute. Keep this option checked. It makes your page faster. And there are a lot of different options here. And you can click on save changes. I want to cover last thing here, custom fields. So for the people who are aware what are the custom fields, you can create new custom fields for your questions. For example, if I click on add new, because we have by default radio box, checkbox, multiple boxes here. But even you can create new fields here. You can select the type of the field, what kind of field you want to create. And then you can add custom options for your questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to download this plugin, check the first link in description. And please let me know in comment what kind of quiz you want to create by using this tutorial, and was this tutorial helpful or not. And like always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and more information about this plugin in description of this video. Thank you so much. See you in another video.